Hi, and welcome to another D French guitar lesson. My name is Darren, and I'll be your instructor for the day. Today we're going to look at the major pentatonic scale. The major pentatonic scale is a very commonly used scale in rock, pop, and blues music. It's very popular because it's very versatile. And it's good for beginning guitar players because it's easy to remember and it's a good way to sort of transition into the world of lead guitar and guitar soloing. So we're going to look specifically at the A major pentatonic scale, and we're going to look at an exercise that we can do to practice the scale. So the pentatonic scale is one that starts on the 5th fret for A major, and we're going to start with our second finger on the 5th fret. So what we're going to do is we're going to play it in a box or a cage position. So with your second finger on the 5th fret, you're going to play the first note, which is A. Then your fourth finger is going to play the 7th fret. Then on the next string, your first finger is going to play the 4th fret. Then your fourth finger is going to play the 7th fret. First finger on the 4th fret. Fourth finger on the 7th fret. First finger on the 4th fret. Third finger on the 6th fret. Second finger on the 5th fret. Fourth finger on the 7th fret. Fourth finger on the 7th fret. Second finger on the 5th fret. Fourth finger on the 7th fret. So it's going to sound like this. And that's a 2-octave scale. So we have first note, octave, second octave. Okay, with the pentatonic scale in this position, all of our fingers are assigned to a fret. So this is very important. A lot of times guitar players want to mix and match fingers, but let's keep them all on the same fret. So your first finger is always going to be on the 4th fret. Second finger is always going to be on the 5th fret. Third finger is always going to be on the 6th fret. And fourth finger is always going to be on the 7th fret. And that doesn't matter which string you're on. So whatever string you're on, your fingers are going to be assigned to those frets. Okay, so this is a good exercise that you can do to warm up when you're starting to work on these scales. First finger on the 4th fret, it's a chromatic scale. Okay. All right, so getting back to the pentatonic scale, you'll see it here on the screen. Second finger on the 5th fret, fourth finger on the 7th, first finger on the 4th fret, fourth finger on the 7th, first on the 4th fret, fourth finger on the 7th fret, first finger on the 4th fret, third finger on the 6th fret, second finger on the 5th fret, fourth finger on the 7th fret, second finger on the 5th fret, fourth finger on the 7th fret. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, that's ascending. Now we can do a descending. And when we're practicing our scales, it's really important that we're using alternate picking. So you're doing down, up, 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 down. Okay, so you're starting on a downstroke and you're ending on a downstroke. So again, let's do that up and down together. Down, up, 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 down. Okay, that's alternate picking. And it just makes it more efficient, more economical when you're starting to play fast solos. You don't have to play so fast with your right hand. Okay, so one exercise we're going to do with this scale is we're going to do what's called a triplet feel. Triplets are when you get 3 beats or 3 notes between a 1 and a 2, or a 2 and a 3, or a 3 and a 4. So if we're counting normal 4/4 time, 1, 2, 3, 4, the triplets are going to fit in between there. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, and what this exercise is a series of sequences. So we're doing 3-note sequences that we go back and repeat. So for example, it's going to sound like this. do is we're going to use our major pentatonic scale. We're going to start up here on the 7th fret with our little finger, our 4th finger. And we're just going to do a series of 3 notes at a time. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Then we go back and we play the second to last note and 3 more notes after that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, those are called triplets, and we're doing them in sequences of 3 notes at a time. So let's start again. So we're going to start with our 4th note, our 4th finger. We're going to start with our 4th finger on the 7th fret. Okay, then we go back to the 5th fret, 1st string. And back to the 7th fret on the 2nd string. Back to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. Back to the 6th fret on the 3rd string. Back to the 4th fret on the 3rd string. Back to the 7th fret on the 4th string. Back to the 4th fret on the 4th string. Back to the 7th fret on the 5th string. Back to the 4th fret on the 5th string. And then we end it there. So I'm going to do it slow and then I'm going to do it fast. Okay, that's a slow version of it. You can speed it up a little bit. Okay, we can speed it up a little bit more. Okay, this is a good exercise just to warm up and just to get yourself started off when you're doing your practice session. So that's the A major pentatonic scale with a sequencing exercise that you can practice. It's a good technique builder, it's a good agility builder, and it's also something you can use in your soloing, whether it be rock or blues or whatever style of music you're playing. Again, if you want more lessons, you can find more on this page. If you like them, go ahead and subscribe. We will see you all soon. Take care.